Hello, hello.
Howdy.
How is my sound quality?
Good, I think.
You want to try talking over me and see
Talking.
if you get an echo or if everything's good?
I didn't hear anything the whole time.
Nice.
You did it. First try.
Yay. Yeah, I think the snowball is the key.
The snowball is the key.
Of course, tonight that means I get to sit with it on my belly.
That's exciting.
Yeah, great.
How did I get my video to work last time? I had trouble. Reconnect.
I gotta say, I'm really impressed with OBS.
Yeah, it's super easy to use, right?
Yeah, it's pretty intuitive.
Yeah, Oh, go ahead.
There's a couple things I need to figure out, but in general, the idea seems pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I like how you can just like put in windows and then resize them and move stuff around. Okay, video. Yo, let's. I'm trying to remember. This happened to me last week because I'm using the Surface
You hit the
Pro.
reconnect. Is that the issue?
What?
You have to hit the reconnect button in Roll20. Is that the issue?
No, I tried that already.
Oh.
Video input source. Reconnect.
And you changed the broadcast and receive to video only?
Yeah. This happened last week because I'm not using my regular computer. I'm using the Surface Pro.
Mm-hmm.
And I was sitting up there in my in-laws' house, and I did something, and I fixed it. I just don't remember what. Okay, so it works. Just reconnect. Just reconnect 3,000 times.
That's the secret.
Yeah.
The number of the counting shall be 3,000.
Sounds like a Monty Python reference.
Yeah, that's what it was. A really crappy one, but that was the intent.
See, I don't even need to know the specific reference. I know. Just that it sounds like a Monty Python thing. Download by RTC. What did I do? Did I change the... Nope, didn't do that. Is your video on? Oh, it just started echoing. What did you do?
I have to. Oh, maybe
Your mic is definitely different now.
Oh crap! I think
there you go. Now you're back.
Is it better now?
Yeah, you're good.
Nope. Hang on.
Okay.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. Is it better again?
Shalom.
You're good. Hello.
Hey.
So,
Yeah, I got...
God damn it. Excuse my language.
I'm so offended.
You should be.
Well, I am.
You went from excuse my language to you should be offended.
You know, I'm a complex individual. Come on, you fudging thing.
Alright, so, who are you?
How am I? How are you?
Who are you, Andrew?
Who am I?
What are you?
Sorry.
Who are any of
Oh.
us, really?
Wow. Getting deep already. Hang on a second. I need to switch headsets.
What did I do? Gosh darn it. WebRTC debug log reconnect. I think it's this.
Okay, I'm back.
I'm just trying to get my video working. Is everyone else's video working?
Yes.
Hmm.
At least I see everyone else's.
Is Max joining us tonight?
I believe so.
Is his name actually Max?
It's not actually.
I don't know. I just went with it. Well, I hate
Goes
to
by power,
spoil the
actually.
mystique, but my name isn't Derillium.
What?
I know, right?
My name isn't Ken, actually.
Whoa.
Really?
No, that's not true. I'm also a compulsive liar.
Man, I thought your parents were just as mean as mine, giving me 3 R's and 2 M's in my name.
Okay, hold on. What? Okay. Why? Okay, so I also can't see any of you. So it seems like it's probably not just my webcam's problem. It's probably just like a problem. Oh, you know what I did last time? I logged out and I logged back in, and that
Yeah, if you...
fixed it.
Or you can just go into the settings in Roll20 and hit the reconnect at the bottom.
I already did that.
Okay.
3,000 times.
Yes, roughly 3,000. Do you want to do the reference again?
No.
Okay.
It was bad enough the first time.
So these like circles make that look like a shark, and that's like a whale.
I noticed that too. I wasn't going to
What's-
point it out.
What circles?
Well,
What are we?
Right here, the
Your
circles where
skulls.
I'm assuming the cities are.
I don't think
That's
it's.
Oh.
that's like a shark or a dolphin, and that one's a whale or a manatee. I don't really
This
see any
one's-
other
This one's a
aquatic
blobfish.
animals. Yeah.
This one's a parrot with like a short beak.
Oh yeah. This one's Ukatoa. Ukatoa.
Hey, there he is.
Hey, how's it going?
This is like maybe
Hey.
I don't even know what this one is, but it's something.
Because a mind flare.
Yeah.
So you can see like this is its little. Oh wait, I'm not clicking apparently. Like the tentacles coming off the face.
You need to
Yeah.
concentrate
Yeah.
on getting your video working.
I know.
Don't let
Alright,
Derillium
Dad.
distract.
I'm
My name's not
sorry.
Derillium. We've established that it's
Don't let
I
Sivan distract you.
Susan.
That's my aunt's name, Susan.
Also your name. Is it a family name?
Oh yeah, definitely. There are 2 Susans in my family.
Susan Derillium.
Yeah,
That
my
is my
second
full
cousin
name.
has the exact same first and last name as I do, so...
Oh,
There
that's
you
kind
go.
of funny.
Gosh darn it, camera. But why wouldn't it?
So, I've been watching Stranger Things as with my family, and I told my mom that I fought a mind flayer in my other campaign, and she was like, "What? What's that?" And I'm like, Yeah, that's my story.
Am I the only one broadcasting video right now?
I don't
Nope.
see you.
Nope, I don't see you there.
I don't see any of you guys, so let me refresh.
Roll 20. What a
Ken
joy.
is still fighting with his.
Who's fighting? What is fighting? Oh, you know what it was?
Well,
oh,
first we all need
I
to
remember.
roll initiative, and then
I did it. I figured it out. I know what it is. It's because I'm using stupid
why?
Microsoft Edge
Why would you?
instead
You're
of
kicked out of the
Chrome.
campaign
Because-
if you're using
no.
Microsoft Edge.
You got what you
It's because-
deserve.
Wow.
Okay, so
Harsh.
this was my wife's Surface Pro before she got her
Well, then
school
your wife
laptop.
is kicked out of the campaign.
But it's just the default thing on the taskbar, and Chrome was not on the taskbar. So I'm putting Chrome on my taskbar right now. Boom,
Yeah, I
done.
just remembered
Good.
that it doesn't play nice with Firefox either.
There you go.
Uh,
That's what I
Well,
did
your
last.
first mistake was using anything other than Chrome. So
Well,
I got it.
do you want me to talk about RAM intense
No.
browser
no,
software? With the computer setup I have a very powerful processor and not as much RAM, so Firefox ends up working better for me.
gotcha.
Okay.
I'm one of
I
the
think-
snobs who uses
Hey!
Vivaldi and like third-party
Hey!
stuff.
Figured
Oh,
it
I
out.
like-
So yeah,
I liked Opera a lot, but I switched to Chrome when they had the what's it called? They basically had a way so you could like cluster tabs into different folders. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
What if I do
Right.
this?
And so like you look at like almost a desktop kind of like your different subfolders of tabs. But they got rid of it, so
Oh,
Let's
well, that would be
this
helpful for
off.
me because I always have like 12,000 tabs open.
right. Yeah, no,
I'm
I
one
used
of
to do
those.
it to like organize by topic, but
can you see us now, Max?
yeah, I can see you guys, but it looks like I'm blank.
Yeah, I
You
can't
are.
see you.
This
So
is
make
the
sure
other
you're
side
set
of my
to
room.
broadcast video only
Yeah.
in the settings tab.
By the way, this is a tradition. Every session so far, I think, has started with like 10 or 15 minutes of this.
Ironically, I think the first session went fine. Every
Yeah,
session after
totally.
that.
I think you're right.
So why do you have to put the snowball on your stomach today, Andrew?
Because I'm not sitting at my desk because
Oh.
the AC is broken on that floor, and so my
Did you try
office is
checking the drain pipe? Never mind. Continue.
There we
no,
go.
it's an electrical issue. The AC guy came out yesterday, and he said that the voltage to the unit from the breaker box is fluctuating. So right now it's shut off, which means my office is like 90 degrees.
That's rough.
Yes. So I'm not sitting up there.
That's probably
Understandable.
smart.
So I forgot for a second what the microphone was called, and I was like, "Snowball, isn't it summer?" But like, what? Basically, I'm a genius, guys.
That's true.
Pretty
That's
much.
what we all say about you.
Mhm.
So everyone, this is Max. Max, this is everyone.
What's up, guys?
But we've already established he's not actually Max.
Who
That
am
is
I?
true.
Not Max.
All right,
Power?
works for me.
Question mark.
I don't know. We can come up with something. George, Steve, Chris.
Billy.
Dave is my go-to.
Oh,
Billy.
hey, somebody actually got it.
Ooh. Is it Billy? I hope it's
Billy?
Billy.
Yeah!
No way.
Yeah, no, my real name's William.
Wow.
Yeah.
My family all calls me Bill.
Okay.
That's close.
Yeah, I
That's
actually
like-
thought
that's a pretty good. Yeah,
So basically,
actually-
I am a genius, and
for sure.
Either that or you're my family. I don't know.
Could be. We're all
that
family.
awkward silence. Yeah,
I didn't actually
thought-
hear what you said, but
Oh. I actually thought his name was Max for a while because the first character he created in a campaign for me was also named Max. So I thought, okay,
Mm.
his nickname is Max, his character's name is Max. Probably his name is Max. Nope.
Or he just likes
Oh.
the name Max.
I got the name Max Power off a hair dryer, but
Nice.
See, I always think
wait a
that
minute. Oh, this is
AC
my wrong
Max would
camera.
be a good name for a DJ. Whenever I get in my car and turn the AC up, I'm like,
See. There we go.
My
That's the camera I
brother-in-law
wanted.
is a DJ, and I should make him change his DJ name to AC Max.
For sure.
No, since
Yeah.
I learned to go by Max like online and voice chat, sometimes I'll name my characters Max so it's easier to remember. Like if somebody's saying my name over and over.
I just name all my characters Supaklu, so that way I don't have to remember which one I'm playing.
Right.
And your camera just froze, Max.
Yeah, I might have to reconnect to get it to switch
It's a
over
great
correctly.
pose, though.
There it is.
Killing it.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
Chrome.
So, hi everyone.
Hello.
Welcome back. Hi. We're actually playing 2 weeks in a row.
Oh my gosh, has that ever happened?
I don't know.
You know what? I can actually tell you if it's ever happened.
I'm pretty
6
sure it
and
hasn't.
9. No, it hasn't.
Speaking of which, it sounds like we're going to be off next week. Because
Sorry.
Max and Ken are both going to be unavailable.
I'm going to be in Macon, Georgia.
Ooh.
I'm gonna be
Making bacon, baby. That's the name of their minor leagues baseball team. The Macon Bacon.
Is it really?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
pretty sweet.
Yes.
So, as is tradition,
As
I've
is
rolled a die for with the number of sides equal to the number of players who are here today that were here last time. And Sivan, you are the lucky winner today.
Okay.
So-
Well, I have been attempting to work on my note-taking skills. Instead of taking too many notes, I think I took a little bit too little.
Nice.
But let's see. We all met back up. Someone had a head wound. We went to Danvin's house, I think. Yes?
Mhm.
No? Maybe?
Mhm.
And
Yep.
like,
Yes.
oh yeah, and he told us about how we could possibly get an audience with Awen Erkarin, which was to go kill a beast that's been attacking messengers in the mountains by Homefer. And then we went to the library, I think. Did we do that immediately after?
I believe so, yes.
We went to the library to crash a secret meeting.
You
Of
definitely did that.
followers of
And it went
Willena.
great.
And I made some choices that were not the smartest choices. And we got no information. And Sivan might have to flee the country. And then we, the next day, went out and fought the beast, which turned out to be a manticore. And I believe that's where we left off.
And it
Yep,
fell into the
you-
ocean.
Yes,
You
that too.
Did kill
Oh,
it,
and I'm
and Svan
unconscious.
died. Yeah.
Oh, right. And then we found its wing in the cave entrance. So we
Well,
don't have
I
to go into the
wasn't
ocean.
conscious for that, so
Right. And then we were debating whether we want to go in the cave with you unconscious
yeah,
and
That'd
try to
be,
get loot or whatever's in there.
super rude.
By the way,
But also go for it.
just so you know, Derillium, I actually have a section in my notes that's literally labeled Sivan Revelation Ripples.
Oh no.
I didn't understand what was going to happen. I've spent all week trying to figure out like the best way to handle this in character without breaking the campaign. Because like, I mean, she'd run, but I'm not going to do that.
I mean, we can all run if you want a good way to break everything Andrew's been planning.
I mean, I have somewhere to
I'm
go
not
outside
that
of the
much
city.
of an asshole.
So
He's like, oh man,
Frank?
I've never been more prepared than today. Well, just you wait,
Well,
Andrew.
we're
Hey.
leaving and never coming back.
Bring it on. We'll make it work.
Oh man, he's very confident.
oh no, there's a third PC-looking person coming towards us. Run!
I'm learning that you can make anything work in D&D. That's what I'm learning.
The
Man,
rules of D&D are similar to improv. Yes, and.
Right.
you gained so much confidence, Andrew. I'm so
I
proud of
burned
you.
down Mindrin.
Yeah.
Yes, and then I leave.
All right. So it is approaching mid-morning. You all are standing above a cliff face, looking out over the ocean far below you. You've got a slightly crispy manticore wing. Who has that, by the way?
I would have retrieved it, and I wrote down in my inventory Manticore
Okay.
wing.
Yeah. Sivan is currently taking a little nap.
Mhm. Being carried by our brave barbarian, of course.
Yeah. Yeah, so what would you like to do?
So we have a cave.
We
We have
do.
Savan.
We have enough rope to get down there. I didn't see much inside there besides some water, and seemed shallow enough we could walk through it and explore a little bit, but
Hmm. Are manticores like what are those birds that like shiny things? Do you think they like treasure?
possibly.
I guess if they brought corpses back from their raiding, they might there might be something in there. But also we should probably get Savan some place safe and where she can, you know, sleep off her spike wounds.
Well, we could take a quick look down there, make sure there's nothing more dangerous, like maybe more than one or smaller one. I don't know what kind of nests they have there.
That's
And
fair.
also, we have these soldiers who will probably catch up with us in a few hours.
So what do we do with Dorillion? Savan.
Oh, could set up a little tent out here, and we have Aldum here. He's strong enough; he can keep watch.
Aldum says, I can lower you down and keep watch on Sivan if you would like me to.
All right, we can take a quick peek.
All right. So I think the last time you just tied the rope around Cole's waist. I almost said Aramis's waist.
Yep.
Around Cole's waist and lowered him down.
Hmm.
We
We had the rope pittened to some stone.
Yes. Okay.
The whole someone climbing down. We decided to lower him down.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But I can climb down decently.
I can climb down. Okay.
I think you go first. And then I can help lower you and then climb down myself.
Okay.
Okay, so
Works for me.
you are tying the rope on though, I assume.
Onto me. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And then so I will go ahead and roll a strength check for Aldum with advantage, because Cole is helping. Hello, kitty cat. Yeah, not a problem. He lowers you down. Ken, is that Supaklu? Sorry.
We're doing really well tonight, guys.
Yeah.
Hello. It's one of those nights.
Who is that?
This is Rigatoni.
That's a good cat name.
I love
Yeah.
him.
We adopted him and his sister together. His sister's name is Linguini.
Of course it is.
That's so excellent.
Yeah. We thought about renaming them just to have shorter names for the kids,
No.
but they're so adorable we couldn't do it.
I've decided my next character I'm naming after a pasta.
It's a good idea.
Nice. Penny would work.
There you go.
True.
Almost.
I was thinking maybe like a
Tortellini.
farfal or
Oh, that's nice.
Bow tie.
fusilli or
Macaroni.
something. Oh, that's it. Macaroni.
Call me Mac.
Okay, getting back to the story. Yeah. Whoa. Yes. So,
Practicing your voices.
no problem. Has lowers you down, Sapaklu. Godric, you are walking along the long road. Let me make sure that you are clear on where all this is happening. So if you zoom all the way in on the map, yeah, right there is where. What? Why are you staring at me?
Okay.
I'm a little busy right now. I'm sorry.
Cat's
It's like pet me.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, you have been coming along a road here, along the cliffs, and you are headed for Mindrin, which is kind of straddles the river at the top of this waterfall over here.
Okay.
And so at the moment you are right around here, and as you come along the road, you see this big, tall-looking man with no armor alongside the road, and Aramis, you want to go ahead and describe Cole as well?
You see a somewhat burly, very basic clothing farmer type guy. The kind of quarterstaff-ish type thing that might have just been a big stick. Wearing a big straw hat, of course.
Yes. So you
Are you trained in straw too?
No, I haven't been able to find any.
That's a shame.
So you see the two of them, and then you see lying next to them. Basically, it looks like just a cloak, like a midnight blue cloak, lying on the ground. That's pretty much all you can see at this point.
Okay. Sure. And I guess we might want a description of Godric too.
Yeah, please.
Yeah. So he's a tall human man. Kind of like close cut, light brown hair. Wearing some chainmail with a like a simple tabard and like a light traveling cloak, probably. Is it like summer, spring right now?
It is early spring.
Early spring, yeah. Yeah, it's probably nothing too heavy on that, and he's well equipped. He's got a sword on his belt, a shield on his back, and he'll approach Cole and kind of wave. Good day, traveler. How are you on this road?
Hi. Doing okay, I guess. Just ran into Manticore out here. Managed to take it down, I think. And I'll look down over the edge. Hey, Sabaklu, there's a traveler up here, so I might be a minute.
I'll my hand was half reaching for my sword, and I pull it back and kind of wave you off. It's like, oh no, please, if your friend is dealing with the beast, don't let me keep you. I was just hoping to know, I'm heading to Mindarin. I believe it is up this way, if I've not been misled.
Oh yeah, it's a few hours that way. Few hours? Question mark.
Yeah.
Okay. And yeah, don't worry about the beast, and I'll reach down behind me and hold up this slightly singed, like detached wing. We got it. The body got washed away, unfortunately, but yeah, and our companion did get pretty hurt, and he kind of gestures to the cloak lying on the ground.
I'll look down at the cloak, realizing for the first time that it's a person. A brave
She's
warrior.
Stable, but yeah, not happy.
If she defeated a manticore to help those in the area avoid it, she deserves better than to lay in the dirt. And I will lean down and pop a lay on hands for 5 HP.
Oh, great. Thank you. That's more than halfway. Oh no, I'm level 2 now. I forgot about that.
You are.
Yeah.
That's why healing was really worthless. Got it.
Oh, no, it wasn't. I was still out.
No, I'm joking.
Okay. All right, I'll need to do that. But
Yeah, I guess technically you wouldn't add any spells until you get a long rest.
sure.
I'll help you up to your feet.
As soon as I see you above me, I scramble, put my hood up, and kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I'm assuming the hood was covering you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, we would have made sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
If you try to avoid me, I'll hop back sorry, I did not mean to offend you.
Oh,
No, there was no offense. Thank you for your assistance.
yeah, thanks. What's your name, stranger?
Oh, I'm sorry. How rude of me. My name is Godric Leck.
Godric. Name's Cole. Nice to meet you. I'll extend a weathered hand.
Yeah, I'll shake it. I understand. Friend down there is Sepuklu.
Supaklu.
Nah, Supaklu. Yeah, sorry, I only heard it uttered once.
Yeah,
You, my lady?
understandable.
Sivan.
Sivan, it is a pleasure to meet you all.
Yeah, and this strong one here is Aldum. Doesn't say much.
He just kind of waves a hand.
We'll return the wave. Now, what is all this happening down the cliff here? Is there any way I could help you all?
Well, we did kill this manticore, as we said, and we just wanted to check out its cave and make sure there wasn't anything else left in there.
Understandable.
It's about 60 feet down. We have a rope down there. Just a matter of climbing it.
Of course.
So
I am slightly wary if you don't mind me resting in this area. It's always nice to have extra eyes about when you journey on the road on these roads.
I don't mind.
By all means.
Thank you. And I'll try to find like a rock or like a log or something in the area to kind of plop down on for a bit.
Okay.
Well, Savan, you feeling any better now? Feel like you could rest?
I'm fine. If there is something down in the cave, then I want to see it.
So do you want to go down or just hold up here while we check it out? Because I don't know what's down there at all. Besides a bit of water.
I will go down.
Okay. Do you want to climb or have us tie a rope and lower you?
Well, I suppose if you are offering, then just lower me down.
Okay. It's
Or
worked
you
well
could tie me
before.
to a rope and then I could climb down. I just don't want to climb without a rope.
All right, so
All right,
presumably
Alden.
by now, Supaklu has untied himself, and Alden pulls the rope up. We'll say, yeah, it's no problem for him to lower Savan and Cole both down. Godric, you're waiting up top.
Yeah, for now I'm not trying to be like horning in on their treasure hoard or whatever they might be doing.
Okay. All right. So the three of you, find yourselves on this the sort of the lip of this cave, and looking in. Now, Cole, you don't have dark vision. Sivan, I don't think you
No.
do.
I do.
Do you? Okay.
I do.
And Supaklu, you do, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, Supaklu and Sivan. I mean, you can all sort of see the front of the cave. There's it looks like basically water has sort of washed in from occasional rain, and so the whole floor of this cave is pretty well covered in fungus and mushrooms. And then maybe 10 feet from the entrance, you see there's like an algae covered pond. It's maybe 20, 30 feet across. Yeah. In fact, I'll just go ahead and drag you over there.
Gotta zoom way out again.
This is so lifelike.
I know, isn't it? It's my great artist skills at work.
You're so multi-talented.
Yeah.
And then the ledge falls out from under you. Yeah, and you can see, you can kind of see in the back of the cave, there's like a ledge, maybe 20, 30 feet up.
And as we started going inside, I would light a torch to be able to see at least a little ways.
Okay. All right, so let me grab your tokens. Find them. Object tokens. Uh, and Alden is not there. Okay, so you are just outside the cave. What's the plan?
Let's walk inside the cave.
Sure.
Okay.
I step on the fungus and roll initiative.
Yes, you do.
Do we
Okay.
actually?
Yeah, we're all rolling
no.
initiative.
You just switched back to your other microphone again. I think you might have kicked it.
Ah,
Yeah, the connection on the back of this mic sucks.
Hmm.
Are we actually rolling
Hear me?
initiative? Yeah.
Hang on.
Cole, you jerk. You had to
What?
say it. You pulled the wrath.
Pulled what?
Cole, he said, Aramis said, and now we roll initiative. And then you said, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
All his fault.
So it's all your fault.
What can I say except you're welcome?
I don't get it.
It's a Disney movie, I think.
From
Song?
Yeah.
Moana.
Yeah.
I watched that enough times with my niece to know every single word to it.
Yep.
Yeah. So, you're not seeing a creature. However, there is an effect from these spores that is going to that we're going to need to track. So, Zvan, you want to go ahead and roll?
Oh, sorry. Uh, great.
Okay. So, this could go so bad. Cole.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
Since I've leveled up, do I get spell slots?
I think you get
I-
one more. One more level one.
I think you have to wait until a long rest for that, though.
Okay.
Technically, I think you really should only level up on a long rest. So I probably jumped the gun a little bit in telling
Okay.
you to
All right.
level up, because otherwise it gets weird, right?
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure the PHP does say that. You're right on that.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking. Then I have nothing.
So Cole, I need you to roll a d10 for me, please.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Should have tied a rope to each other so we could pull each other out.
I'm now super combustible.
All right, so you step forward. The three of you kind of step forward together onto the fungus on the cave floor here, and as you kind of step in, these spores sort of kick up from the fungus, and Cole, as you kind of gasp in surprise from this, you inhale some of the spores, and suddenly you are filled with this unspeakable rage. Go ahead and roll a quarterstaff attack.
Okay. 14.
Sipaklu, does that hit you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, why is my AC 12? Leather plus dexterity.
What's your dex?
My dex is 2. What does leather give?
I think
11
+1?
plus dex.
Oh.
Okay. 11 plus dex, so it should be 13. Why is my armor class 12? It hits.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. So you turn and just whack Sepaklu. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
3.
Take 3 points of damage.
Would I still have I used Armor of Agathis last time. It lasts an hour, I think, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
Oh yeah, it'd still be up.
Oh no.
Oh. Yeah, so how much damage does Aramis take?
1 sec. Why is it not doing the thing? Usually when I click on the spell, it puts oh, is it like putting a bunch of them in here? No?
No.
No.
I think it's going to spam the spell in a second, so I think it might just be like, okay, if a creature hits you with a melee attack, the creature takes 5 cold damage.
Great.
And I still have the armor because it's 5 temporary hit points, so that's fun. Excuse
What
me while we kill each other. The good news is I didn't take any real damage.
Well, I did. How does that work?
You shouldn't have hit me, to be fair.
Yeah,
To be
so
fair.
yeah, so what does that
To be
look
fair.
like, Ken?
To be
Sepaklu?
fair,
Thank you. Oh my gosh.
I know what's up.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Oh, I
okay.
figured it. Okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. So you can see that my basically around me there are like shadowy thorns that just like you see them out of the corner of your eye, but then when you look at it closer, it just seems like it's normal shadows. So like if you focus on them too long, they just sort of dissipate. But as you hit me, those thorns sort of actually become physical, and then they, boom, shoot out cold energy at you.
That eyebrow raise.
Okay.
All right. So Sivan, it is your turn. And I need you to roll me a d10, please.
7.
Oh.
Also.
Okay. You probably wouldn't have any physical weapon in your hands, would you?
I don't think I would have it out, but I own them.
Okay. So I would say, yeah, just an unarmed attack.
Okay.
And this is going.
So is
Actually,
that just a d20?
it would be d20 plus your strength plus your proficiency, because everybody is proficient in unarmed attacks.
Okay.
So
See,
it's yeah.
I forgot
basically
that this is not my other character, and I was like, well, I have a strength of -2, but I don't. So I like literally forget how to use this.
if you just roll a strength check, we can add 2 to it.
Okay.
And this is coming at Aramis.
Cool.
An
An 18.
16. Yeah, 18.
I'll let that hit. Yeah.
The good news is, I think it just does
1 damage.
Yeah, it's a 1 damage plus your strength modifier. Is that
Okay,
right?
so 2 damage.
Just one.
That's just 1.
Yeah.
It is. Unless you're a monk.
I have some DMs have you at strength, but according straight raw is 1 damage.
Okay, I'll take your word for it. So yeah, so you take 1 point of damage. 1 more point of damage, Aramis. You're not having a good time.
My friend's more deadly than the Manticore.
I'm so
Um,
deadly with my 1 damage.
Okay. So Spaklu, it is your turn. Go ahead and roll a d10. So
6.
okay. So you are just kind of stunned for a moment as you take in this spore. I'm not going to do anything with that. So you, sorry, I had an idea, but I'm not going to do that. So, yeah, you just take no movement, no actions this turn.
Okay.
Yeah. So Godric, you have been standing at the top here, and you start hearing like physical contact and like grunts, and there's clear sounds of fighting from down in the cave.
So I'll
Um,
turn to Aldum. Say, it sounds like your friends might need help down there. Quick, lower me down.
Okay. So go ahead and roll initiative. It's going to take you probably a while to get down there because it is 60 feet down, and climbing speed would be half movement. So
Yeah.
it's going to take a couple of rounds for you to get there. But okay, we will get you into the initiative order. All right. So Cole, back to you. You kind of regain your senses, and yeah, that was weird. What do you want to do?
Can I take my shirt and kind of pull it over my mouth and nose to try to
Yeah,
block out the spores?
yeah, you can try and do that.
No, kind of.
Just roll a flat d20 for me. Okay. So yeah, you cover your mouth and nose, and what are you doing?
I will take a step out of the cave.
Okay.
And can I see if I know anything about these kind of mushrooms or anything? Based on my living outside.
Make a nature check. You're not sure like what specifically kind of mushrooms these are, but you've definitely, I mean, you've been around, fields and forest. You know that there are funguses that will release spores as like a defense mechanism. That's what this seems to be.
Okay.
Okay, so you're just stepping out of the cave and holding there?
Yeah.
Okay. And Godric will say he moves, he's going to dash at half speed, so he'll move 30 feet down the rope toward you all. Sivan.
Yeah, I'm out. So I'm going to also take a couple steps backwards.
Okay.
Would I know anything specifically about these mushrooms, considering my background and knowing people that might use such things?
Right. You can make a nature check
Okay.
as well.
10.
Pretty much the same as what Cole deduced.
Okay.
Seems like some kind of a defense mechanism. Probably don't want to just step out onto him.
Probably not.
Okay. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just going to say that that's it.
Okay. Sepaklu?
I will also back out. And I'll say, what the hell, Cole?
Yeah, what the hell?
What the hell, Savon? What the hell,
All right,
Sepaklu?
sorry.
You hit me!
But it didn't hurt you.
Yeah, but that was just self-defense. Can you really be mad at him for that?
That's
It's not
fair.
my fault. You
And I don't think that was my fault. That was weird. Sorry, nonetheless. But
was it the spores? Oh, I guess we can't have this conversation. We're still in initiative.
In this case, since there's no there's no creature that you know of, I'll just let this be a little bit fluid.
Okay. So it only really stunned me for a second. What did it do to you?
I just got real mad. All of a sudden, just swung.
Huh.
Yeah.
And looks down at his torch. Don't know if there's anything over on that ledge, but I don't see anything among the fungus that we'd want to keep.
Oh, can we see if there's anything among the fungus that we think is interesting?
Make a
We
perception
also
check.
have one person go in alone so that there is no one to hit them. Or no one for them to hit.
Have someone go in and hold their breath.
That too.
Godric will say you make it down to the ledge about this time during the conversation.
I'll look around, everyone. What's happening down here? I heard a commotion.
Hello?
Hey, don't step in there right now. It seems those mushrooms make you see things or feel weird.
Do things.
Yeah.
Is this the guy that was on the road that you were talking about?
Oh, yeah, this is the one.
No, this is
Godric,
the other guy.
Sepaklu.
I'll come over and shake Supaklu's hand. Godric Lex, nice to meet you.
Sepaklu Iron Eye. In case you wanted to know what he looks like, he is a half-orc. He looks pretty skinny for a half-orc. He's not like the burly half-orcs that you might have seen elsewhere. He's wearing leather armor with some just like some steel pauldrons on his shoulders. You can tell that they're sort of like they're more for just significant, like to signify something more than really to
Decorative.
like protect it. Yeah, decorative, exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
And he also has a scarf around his neck. But otherwise, just looks like a half orc.
Okay.
So, just for sort of atmospheric purposes, just realize that you all are like right on this ledge. Like one step back, and you would fall down like 150 feet to the water below.
Oh,
And
good.
you're hearing the wind blow, and just be aware.
That wasn't in the picture, so I wasn't aware.
Yeah.
And does the ledge continue beyond the edges of the cave? A little bit, like, could we stand away from the entrance?
No, it's not even. It's not even really extending past the cliff face. It's more, whoever drew this drawing isn't very smart. You're really inside you're within the cliff face. really the here, I'll fix it. Hang on.
Are you individually moving each of those green specks?
Yes. Yeah, so this would be more accurate.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, we have a lot of experience falling off cliffs, so
Yeah. So we have to make a choice here. Do we keep going? Do we turn around?
I want to bend down and look at these whatchamacallums? This fungus.
mushrooms.
Okay.
Just
Yeah. Go ahead and make your nature check.
oh, oof. That's not a good check.
No, it is not.
Looks like fungus.
Seems
Like
like
I
pretty
said-
normal cliff fungus to me. Classic cliff fungus.
Some cliff fungus.
Like I said, we could go in just one of us. Look around. I nominate not myself.
I mean, we could do that, or I could burn a lot of the stuff, but I'm not sure what that smoke would do.
Yeah, I don't know that is the best idea. You're welcome to try, but I will be going back up before you do so.
All right.
Sorry.
Seems like you folks have been through a lot. I can try to test my luck on this mind warping cretin.
So we only got a step into the cave before they started attacking each other. There's not really much room for us to back up.
I can try to.
Honestly, I'm going
leap
to go back up. I
over
don't
here.
trust this guy. I'm going.
That's
Did you
fair.
say that
I
out
don't
loud?
know him. Why is he risking his life for us? That's strange. He wants something. I'm going up.
Okay.
Okay.
So you kind of lean out and yell up to
I
All
tapped
them-
the rope twice,
Yep.
which was our
Okay. Yeah.
pre-established. Yeah.
Alden. Let's see how Alden is doing here. This is a lot of up and down.
Oh no.
I can climb if I need to.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, he gets you up. He gets you up to the top, but you get there and he's starting to breathe a little heavy. He's sweating a little bit. He's feeling a little. He's starting to feel it.
Okay. I can
Well-
help with the next one if you want, or we can just make them climb back up.
Well, Godric, Sapaklu, either of you have a way to climb up that 20-foot thing there? 'Cause that's about the only place I could think of that might have anything.
I can just try to climb it.
Is it just like a straight clip face?
Yeah, I mean it's not super sheer. You could try to make it with an athletics check.
Can I try to do like a long jump like diagonally into this cave, trying to dive like over here or something so I'm a bit away from them? But also
Try
can figure
to-
out what they're talking about.
You can certainly try.
We
Um,
would step away from him, I think, now that Savon gave us some room.
So for a standing jump, I think it's half of your movement speed. Is that right?
I'm not.
Um, second. Not the spell. I can never remember it. A stupid rule.
Okay, I
Movement and
googled
position.
it. When you can leap half of your strength score, I think.
Yeah, that sounds right.
Well, I have a strength
Oh,
of 18, so
Okay, so yeah, we'll say you
about
can.
10-foot leap.
Yeah.
Shasha.
Okay. And are you holding your breath?
No, not if I just jumped. I will in a second.
Okay. So you land in the fungus and it spits out some spores. Go ahead and roll me a d10.
You got
Oh
this.
man, there's no save on this or anything? Okay. Hey!
Okay. So you the spores puff up around you, and you are filled with rage, but there's nothing around you, so you just kind of fume angrily for a minute, and then it seems to dissipate.
Alright, cool. I'm gonna try to, realizing that there's something going on here, I'm gonna try to hold my breath
Okay.
and make my way for this ledge up here.
Okay. Cole and Aramis, or Cole and Sapakli, what are you doing?
I'm just.
Watching this curiously.
Yeah, I'm also gonna watch. I don't think I can scale a 20-foot cliff, so I'm gonna let him do his thing.
All right. So yeah, I think holding your breath is fine. So you make it to the cliff face. And you're gonna try to climb up.
Yeah.
So go ahead and make an athletics check. Yeah, no problem. You just
Punch holes in the wall.
yeah, you pull yourself up at the top of this ledge, and you find a pretty good grisly sight. There are some number of what seems to be the remains of bodies, some clothes fragments, sort of. No, not grizzly bears. Yeah, roll initiative. You're fighting 3 grizzly bears.
Do it.
Yeah, so what it seems to be is that some creature, presumably the manticore they've been talking about, has been dragging bodies back here to consume. And so you see some simple weapons, a sword, a dagger, a bow, among these clothes. You also find among them some coins. So there are, and a kitty cat. Hello.
Ooh, kitty.
You
It
find.
wasn't a manticore. The cat was the mastermind all along.
Hey, don't headbutt my microphone.
Classic cats.
So among the remains there, you managed to gather up 47 copper pieces, 26 silver pieces, and 12 gold pieces. And you also find what seems to be like a small ivory statuette. It seems to have originally just been ivory, and then it was painted. Excuse me, cat. I'm sorry. yeah, you see this carved statuette that has some like off-white and kind of gray painted on it, and it looks something like. Where is it? Looks something like this.
Hmm.
Without the wood floor.
So, all right. So I would have been calling all. I would have been calling all these items out to the people down there.
Mhm.
And I would be taking care with the bodies to see if there was any like personal items, possibly something like unique or identifying, in case we could inform families or something. Doesn't seem like it, but that statue might be an identifying thing, and you're really trying my Paladin's Creed, not keeping it for myself. But I'd let everyone know about everything I find up there.
Yeah, just
For
for
context,
anyone
that
who's
is my dog.
yeah, yeah.
Very cute.
I know. She's the
Dog.
love of my life.
I was about to say that.
Yeah, I'd gather everything up, and these adventurers killed a manticore. I want to give them their due, and so if I can collect this loot for them, it's a good deed on my part.
Okay. Yeah, and so by this point you pretty much know the drill. You hold your breath coming back across the cave. Working together, it's not too hard to get the three of you back up to the top. So yeah.
So I grab those weapons too.
Okay.
That
So
would be
yeah,
worthwhile.
there's a short bow, a dagger, and a long sword. Yep. Yeah. So you guys all make it back to the top, unscathed.
So thanks for going in on that, Godric. It's mighty kind.
Yes,
Again,
that was awfully kind of you.
the service you render to this area defeating a manticore can not be surmounted by stepping on mushrooms and grabbing some weapons for use.
Did you see anything else up there besides those items?
Many, many deceased bodies.
As opposed to alive bodies.
I checked. None of them were.
Yeah, there wasn't
Yeah,
much left
virulent.
to them.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Nothing goes over my head. I would catch it.
Perfect.
Can I do an insight check on him?
Go ahead.
Like, why is he doing this? Um, 14.
Max, I'll leave it up to you.
Yeah, like there's no deception here or anything. I just, I respect adventurers and people who work hard, and I feel like by killing this manticore, you really did make this area safer for common folk. So I'm trying to help you because you help them.
Great.
Which I don't know. I listened to your guys' old recordings. Maybe you just think that makes me a good mark or something, but
Sucker.
Hey.
like, oh, this guy's a sucker. I can use that.
So let's split this gold up and then we can head back.
Yeah, we're heading back to Mindrin, actually. Would you want to head over there with us, Gadrick? Seemed like a good time.
It is where I was heading. If you don't mind another traveling companion.
Not at all. We're a little tired out, so we could use the extra hand if run into something else like this.
I'll just bow. It'd be my honor to help you all.
Okay.
So where are we taking this wing?
Let's figure we'll take it back to Mindrin first and see from there.
Okay.
And by the way, if or when we run into those soldiers, what's our story for this? Did we just randomly hear about these attacks? Are we coming on behalf of that lord? What do you think?
It's a good question.
Perhaps we heard about the attacks and thought we would do something about it.
That does make us sound better than we are, so it's always a good thing.
Which I am all for.
Yeah, though Danvin did say that we could take care of this beast to make Lord Erkarin look good. You can get that meeting with him.
Why did you come upon this beast?
Well, part of it was, yeah, it is troubling a lot of people here and dangerous beasts on these trade routes. Can't have that. But also, need to talk to a apparently real important high up man in the city. And found out that he was sending some knights or some such to take care of this beast. So we figured if we did that for him, we could have a talk.
Also, this manticore killed my child, so...
Insight.
Yeah, you can roll an insight check.
Nope.
This manticore killed her child.
I'll shake my
Manticore
head.
ate your baby.
I guess technically I should have you roll a deception check, Sivan.
I'm
Okay.
guessing it's gonna beat it.
Who knows?
They don't put the ones on D20 for sure.
The same exact roll!
Yes. Oh wow, on both rolls too. So
Yeah.
the rule in the player's handbook is that on a contested check, if it's a tie, then essentially there's no change in the dynamic. So I think.
So you have no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
hard to get
that
I think it's hard to get a bead on. Is she
That-
serious? Is she?
Yeah,
That's
that's what
fine,
I figure
because
you
what-
punch my face,
no, yeah,
except
but
for my
what-
beautiful white teeth.
So, if you intend to use this, ulterior motive might not be the most amenable, but nothing makes you sound better than the truth.
I strongly disagree. There's lots of things that sound better than the truth.
Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
not my place to interfere. I only hope to advise.
Right. Anyway, so what is our plan now?
We head back. If we see them, we...
See whom? The soldiers?
Yeah.
Okay.
We tell them that
They do not need to worry that we did their job for them.
probably with less snark, but yeah.
Whatever do you mean?
We can... You catch more flies with honey than vinegar. So maybe we should,
Why would I want to catch flies?
Also, that's completely not true. Have you seen flies around apple cider vinegar?
I have not.
They go wild for it.
Good to know.
Whose soldiers are these?
Mindran soldiers.
You mentioned an important man you'd like an audience with.
Mhm.
Would you all be so kind as to let me attend this audience? At the end, as a secondary matter, I would like to ask someone in Mindarin an important question to myself.
What is your question?
My grandfather, I'd never met him before. I grew up far away from him, but he was a minor lord of some stature. It would seem something happened and he was forced to come to Mindarin. I do not know all the details, but I'm just trying to find out what happened to him.
Does he have a name?
Yes. His name is Aldrich Lex.
Okay.
I don't mind. You'd help us out.
Sure.
How are you spelling that, Max? The first name?
Aldric.
Okay, making
Yeah.
sure.
Never gave my
Aldrich and
grandfather a
Godric.
name.
Are we actually okay? Question about coin stuff. Do we care about the actual coins themselves, or can we summarize it to? Like, do I have to devise the copper, or
You
can I summarize
you
the
can-
copper? Okay.
You can convert it if you'd like.
Okay.
No, it has to be accurate. Come on. I want to end my campaign with something like 20,000 copper. Okay.
And that's how you pay for things too. You bring like a giant jar, and just hand them
1,
20,000.
2,
Yep.
Yeah.
3,
There we go.
4.
I will replace
Pain
my
and pennies.
quarterstaff with a bag of copper.
Just a tube sock full of copper pieces.
Yeah.
That is my weapon. Actually, no, that is your weapon because you are proficient in improvised weapons, I think. But no,
I'm not.
you are. No? I thought humans were.
Not that
that
I'm
I'm aware
Uh,
of.
No,
Oh, maybe I just made that up. Okay.
there's a feat you can take that.
Tavern brawler.
Ooh, okay.
Sometimes closing somebody's head in a door counts as a greatsword. I don't know. Tavern brawler's weird.
All right, so you are making your way back.
Walking fast.
I will, as a sort of
Okay.
courtesy, try to walk ahead of everybody, just so, like, they don't have to worry about me. I'm not out of their sight. So I understand that
Okay.
I'm new and trust isn't, automatic.
Okay. So you all can, you can count as you're walking along. You can kind of count this as a short rest.
Excellent.
So anything you would want to do on a short rest, you may do. And
Where
who
are
ha-
hit dice in Roll20?
you actually click on, it's right by your HP. Right
The middle
below it.
column, like 4 rows down. Yeah, to the left of your death saves.
You can just click on the word. Yeah.
And who's got the figurine?
Oh yeah, we skimmed over that. So what's the deal with this thing?
Uh,
Can I
I would
Make
have
a
laid
hit-
it out for you all. I don't know who picked it up.
make a religion check to see if it is familiar to me?
It would not be. It's not a religious thing.
Okay.
But I mean, you could check, but it's gonna fail. It would be an Arcana check.
Okay.
But also,
But
if somebody just takes the short rest with it, you'll get the gist of it.
Okay, I will take the short rest with it because it is my dog.
All right, so you'll appreciate this in particular anyway. A second. There. Did it just pop up for you?
Yes. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Seriously, Cat. I love you, but
I like this.
you recognize it?
No, I don't, but I like it.
Yeah.
Should I recognize it?
They used it in Critical Role in the first campaign.
I haven't gotten super far in the first campaign. I'm on
Okay.
Tiberius is still there. That's
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Gotcha.
I tried to watch that, and I love Tiberius, and I found out that he leaves the show, and then I find out he never comes back. I'm like, I'm done. I hate these guys.
Wow.
Damn you, Matt
interesting.
Mercer.
It's about the opposite
Well,
of a lot of people.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get
I,
into
was,
that
I
now.
really, I don't. I say I didn't really
Anyways.
like the way Matt Mercer runs. I'm not a big Matt Mercer fan.
Interesting.
That's fair.
Okay, so everybody good on the short rest?
Yeah.
All right, so you come back to Holmfirth. Yeah, Max, this area right here where you can see the cliff has sort of collapsed down to the sea.
Yeah.
It's a big swampy area.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a small town there called Holmfirth. And it is so like all the buildings are sort of up on stilts. And there's a big long bridge that so if you're on the long road, which you guys have been, you cross this huge long bridge to kind of go over the swamp.
Sounds like not a great place to live.
You don't know.
Unless you're a grung or something.
But you and the rest of you would have also seen, like, at either end of the bridge, there are like people standing by with canoes. If you wanted to get into town, into Holmfirth and check it out, you could go and talk to them, and they would be able to take you into the town. It's up to you.
Any of y'all need anything here that you can think of?
I look around. I don't believe this is Mindarin.
No,
is
this is
not.
Holmfirth.
Oh, nah, that makes sense with this crude map I've been using. No, I've no needs here.
Not particularly.
All right, then forward we go.
Andrew throws away like 12 pages of notes.
Oh no, I don't throw
Or he
anything
would
away.
if we
It all
didn't get
gets-
pushed off the bridge.
Yeah, the whole bridge just goes and dumps you into the swamp. All right, so you all just cross over the bridge and head back toward Mindrin. And maybe half an hour after you get past the bridge, sure enough, you see a squad of guards coming the opposite direction. At the lead, you see a human man in chainmail. He's got a nasty-looking scar across one cheek. Very rugged features, tanned. Looks pretty well muscled. Yeah. They're just gonna march past you if you don't stop.
Does someone
Afternoon.
want to say something?
Are these the soldiers we were looking for?
Maybe.
Assume so.
I should
Hey,
want to be the. Okay, yeah, you go.
Hey, y'all, where you heading?
The man looks up. He says, "Official business of the city of Mindrin."
Does that
All right,
official
just-
business happen to do with killing a Manticore?
His eyebrows go up as you say that. He says, he kind of fidgets with the scar on his face, and he says, "It would indeed. What do you know about it?"
We killed it already. Reached into my pack and pulled out, unfurled the wing a little bit. Just heard that it was troubling folk, and yeah.
He kind of scans across the lot of you.
If he scans me, I'll wave my hand. I had no part upon it. I came and found these travelers afterwards.
He says, "I see. And by whose command have you done this?" Well, come on, speak up.
Do we need a command to do good?
Not necessarily. I'm just asking, were you instructed to do this by anyone? Fidgets more with the scar.
We were hoping that taking care of this beast might earn us a meeting with Lord Arkarin.
He
Up in
kind
Mindrin?
of cocked his head. Interesting.
Additionally, they were helping to avenge this mother's child. Honesty's my bag. I'm a paladin. Come on.
There you go.
Oh dear.
I feel like I should make you roll a deception check by proxy or something, but no.
Or persuasion.
I believe it. I'm
I'm
more likely than not. So I don't know.
No, I'm not gonna have you roll.
I'm good at persuasion.
He looks to you though, Sivan. He says, "That's true."
Unfortunately.
I'll wrap my arm around you. It's okay.
I tense up, but I let you have your arm around me for the sake of the charade.
I have no idea it's a charade.
He looks back and forth between the two of you. He seems a little bit puzzled, but he just kind of says, "I'm sorry for your loss."
Thank you.
Well, it would seem that we have no more business out here then. May we escort you all back? Are you headed back to Mindrin now?
Yes, we are. And sure, we'd appreciate the extra help just in case, you know.
Well, it seems that you don't need a lot of help to defend yourselves.
We
If
are
you can
quite
kill-
tired, though.
I imagine so. Okay. So you all arrive back through the eastern gate of Mindrin.
During the
Um,
walk, I turn to Godric and I say, "You do not touch me again without my permission."
I'll bow deeply. My apologies. I was only hoping to provide some comfort. I'm sorry if I offended you.
Sure, it's fine. Just for future reference, I guess.
I will ask.
She seems very confused.
Kind of lean
why are
over.
you being so nice?
Yeah. Maybe we shouldn't lie or trick this one. Kind of seems to believe anything.
Oh, just wait till I find
What
out
do
you're
you
lying.
mean?
Never said you had anything with a baby.
Do I have to reveal my entire life to you?
I suppose not. I'll leave it at that.
All right. Anything else on the trip back?
No.
Are all the soldiers with us just like bows and swords? Very basic.
Yeah, seems to be just standard equipment.
I will be looking down at my feet sullenly on the way back because I've greatly offended a mother who's already lost so much.
Oh, that's awesome.
That's what I mean.
What a jerk.
Switching to Oathbreaker so early.
But she must be married. The comfort of another man is inexcusable, damn it.
Man. All right. Well, it is 8:30, so let's go ahead and take our break and come back in about 5 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
It's okay.
Calm
Right.
down, Craig.
Everybody ready to go? Wow.
Just filling up my beer mug. So
Nice. All right. Well, I have to say, you all are a lot of fun to play with. I'm really enjoying this game. So thank you.
Is that
Me
sarcasm?
too.
Mm-mm. It's not sarcasm at all.
Really hate us, Andrew?
can I roll
Only you.
insight on the DM?
Ah,
Gonna draw us in and then stab us. You can tell.
or fling tail spikes at you, or throw you off a cliff, or
Make
you
us
know.
kill each other?
Yeah.
All right. So you all approach the eastern gate of Mindrin, which Godric, you're getting your first kind of look at this, and you see this river coming down out of the mountains to the north, which would be on your right. And then it basically there's the city wall that goes around the city, and so the river kind of rushes under that and into the city, and then comes crashing down out of the west side, the south side of the city, which would be to your left. It's quite the majestic sight. You would also see, and I failed to describe this before, but there is also a platform that here's I've marked it in light blue. It basically hovers above the above like the where the waterfall is happening. So like directly above the cliff face on the southern part of the city. You see a large platform, and sitting on top of the platform, you see a rather large tower as well. So as you're approaching the gate, the guard captain comes back to you. They've been kind of keeping their distance, but the captain approaches you and he says, "Well, you all have saved us from having to risk our lives fighting this creature. You say that you are hoping to curry favor with Lord Rakaran. Whom should we say has accomplished this task?"
Oh no.
The shits. No.
I approve.
We've never talked about this.
Well, it hasn't really come up yet.
Oh man. We need a group name, guys.
We've known each other for like 4 days.
I mean, you don't have to tell him you're a group, but
I guess that's true.
he just wants to know what to tell Lord Rakaran.
They're definitely not criminals. The not
Yes.
harboring a devil.
I resent that.
It's very racist.
Yeah, I know. Thank you. I'm not a devil at all. I'm a good-natured man.
This is all out of character.
Yes. Absolutely.
This is stressful.
A
I don't
group of
think
well-meaning adventurers.
we'll go with that.
Very well. He sort of finds a little. We'll be sure to inform Lord Arkarin of these well-meaning adventurers.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you.
You can, in case well-meaning adventurers isn't specific enough, I'm Supaklu Iron Eye, and this is my address. So if you need to find me, find us, here's my information. Because saying well-meaning adventurers probably doesn't give us enough. It's not very specific.
Okay. Very well. And he will take the note, and he will move off.
I think that went well.
As well as anything we've done. Well, better than anything we've done.
So it is approaching dusk now. What would you like to do next?
Team building exercise.
Before we do that, Paklu,
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
the people we encountered.
Sorry.
What?
One note
Yeah.
before. Sorry. As you all are approaching the city gates, Aldum turns to you all and he says, I'm sorry. There's too many people in the city. I can't do this. I'm going to seek work elsewhere. I'm going to go somewhere. There's just too many people all in one place for me. I can't do it.
Suppose that's understandable. Well, safe travels, and we'll see you in the future. I'll shake his hand if he offers it.
Yeah, he'll definitely shake your hand. Any of you who offer.
I would pull him aside for a moment and say, I would very much appreciate it if you did not mention me to anyone.
Roll a persuasion check. No, I'm just kidding. He says, of course. No interest in telling anyone.
Thank you.
I give him like a
Good.
deep
Safe
handshake.
travels.
I'll give a deep handshake like, I only knew briefly, but you are a good man. Go and do great things.
This is going to be a fun dynamic.
He looks back to Sivan and he says, "Go and be free." And then he walks
Go
away.
and be free. And then my dog runs away too. I lose the item I just got.
Does anything happen when she says that?
No.
Oh, okay.
Aldum T-poses and flies away. I must go. My planet needs me.
All right, let's get back to.
So
We'll
sorry,
plank
Sivan. I think I interrupted you. You were about to do something, Sivan.
Yes. I would ask Supaklu, those people that we encountered in the library, did you tell them your name?
No, I don't think so. I don't think it ever came up.
Okay. Good.
Did you keep notes? I don't think so.
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
I'm pretty sure no one gave their name but Saban.
Because I'm an idiot.
I think that's the case. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I was also disguised. We're good.
Not the whole time.
But we dropped that.
All right, the librarian knew, but she didn't know my name, so we're good.
Okay. All right. Good.
Or maybe that's not true. Maybe Andrew keeps excellent notes about who knows what, and we're all screwed. But
I don't keep excellent notes, but I do have 4 recordings.
fudge.
True. Well,
All right, so who wants to get together after this and hack into Andrew's Dropbox?
I mean, we have the link, so we just need to figure out the password.
Sounds
Okay.
like a little Cain and Abel.
All right.
Sidebar over
Okay.
and scene.
So
Team building exercise.
you all want to head toward the vague tusk?
So, Godric, you have a place to go here in town?
No, I do not. I've never been as far south.
Be west, really.
Okay.
Well, it would be southwest.
Yeah.
Just a heads up, if a kid walks up to you and says you're in danger and to go into a dark alley in the middle of the night, don't do it.
Well,
was that what happened to your head?
Yeah.
of course I wouldn't. I
Kid
would
beat you
stand
up.
and
Well, they were 2 midgets, actually.
of course I would stand and
Halflings.
face the danger that was upon me.
Okay.
So we have this vague challenge tonight. Would you like to join us, Godric? It might be a way that you can earn some money.
What time did they say that they're doing
After
this?
sundown.
Okay, because I'm
Apparently.
still not feeling the best.
Ah, right.
I will go, but I cannot guarantee that my performance will be great.
Well, it didn't sound like this was a combat arena per se. But again, it was very vague. But it didn't seem like it would be a fight.
Okay.
Or at least
Well-
that's what I took away from it.
Why not?
At least check it out.
Yeah, we can always say no.
Okay.
This large
And
city is
where
quite
are they?
perplexing.
Sorry, what was that?
This large city is quite perplexing, with mysterious challenges and sanctioned fighting.
You'll get used to it.
So where are we doing this challenge?
I'm sure it's in my notes somewhere.
That's the vague tusk. I think we're supposed to tell Bernie that we know Catherine. Or that Catherine sent us.
Who is Catherine?
I think that was a gal who talked to Alden after he won in a fight pit.
Ah,
think,
yes, that. I
I
forgot.
don't think it was Catherine. That name doesn't sound
That's
So it's
what I
Catherine
wrote
in my
down.
notes.
right. Okay. Then it,
Tell
yeah.
Bernie that we know Catherine. That's what it says.
Okay. You have better notes than I do.
I think it was a random name generator name.
We just synchronized our wrong
Oh.
notes. Confuse you.
It's Catherine with a Q.
That's right.
Very
That's
fantasy
funny
like.
because I have a friend
Um,
named Catherine who goes by Q.
Wow.
And
Big
I
Star
play
Trek
D&D with her.
fan, or
I'm not sure.
Great. So you all make your way to this vague tusk. You come in and yeah, it's pretty crowded. There are a number of people there. There are tables where you can go to the bar. Yeah, it's your approach.
So is this a super like sketchy bar, or is it like common folk?
It's common folk. It's not a sketchy part of town. It's like a middle class part.
Any of you guys want to ask around, or should I?
Go
to the
for
bar.
it.
yeah, I'll go for a drink.
Wow, I just realized 3 of you now are charisma.
Yee.
It is the best stat.
Wow.
Why fight a dragon when you convince the townsfolk to fight it for you?
That's gonna be a really interesting dynamic.
Too bad none of them
My
are actually
charisma
charismatic.
is actually not as terrible as I thought it was. But not.
Is it,
Okay.
What classes are you all again?
You don't
Fair enough.
know. All right, so you all step up to the bar, and yeah, you see a a rather rotund-looking man, balding hair, kind of great big jelly belly, behind the bar, and he's taking orders. As you sit down, he says, "Welcome, folks. What can I get you?"
Actually, we're looking for a Bernie around here.
He grins. Where you found him?
Ah, nice to meet you. We were told to come here and say we know Catherine.
Ah, friends of Catherine, are you? He says, tell you what, there's a barrel of ale in the back with your name on it. He kind of points to a hallway off to the side.
Can I insight check him? Does he seem sketchy?
Make an insight check.
And also, like an insight check, I've never been to Mindrin before. I don't know how they have my name on a barrel.
It's Cole's name on the barrel.
It's a figure of speech. It's not literal.
He doesn't know that.
With a
Now,
third eye.
I'm suspicious of me not needing to buy it.
Yeah, he
Wow.
seems like a jolly old fellow. Seems pretty straightforward. Seems like he knows exactly what you're there for, and he's done this 1,000 times.
All
I
right,
just
well,
think you're all
thank you.
alcohol distributors. I'm like, wow, it's a very nice side job from adventuring.
Well,
All right, let's
Thank
go.
you, sir. Tip the hat.
Okay. So you all get down this hallway and find a door, leading to a set of stairs, which goes down to a basement floor level,
Um, and the stairs lead to a set of double doors. Yeah, and the double doors open into a pretty big room. I mean, this room is probably 30 by 50 or so, without actually counting. You see a number of people. You see a number of people gather, just kind of milling around. If I sit back like this, am I really quiet? It's bad.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Good. Yeah. So there are a number of people milling around. A bunch of small groups of people. As you enter, a tall human man comes up to you, kind of slicked back hair, clean shaven. He says, "I help y'all."
Yeah, we heard something about a team building thing tonight.
I think that might have been my language, not hers.
He says, another group for the competition. Y'all first timers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Excellent.
First time for what exactly?
He says, "Oh, it's just a little fun competition we have going on down." And he says, "I'll sign you all up for the gauntlet, and you'll enjoy it. It'll be a fun time."
Well, I will say I'm a first timer. However, I have participated in many competitions in my youth, so I might have done this one before.
Can I
Excellent.
insight to see if it is actually fun for us?
You guys are so suspicious. I don't know why.
I'm not being suspicious. I'm just trying to have full disclosure. I think he's actually asking about my experience level. Like, I'm only putting the
Like a
newbie
blast.
basket if it's something I know.
Yeah, as you say that, Godric, he kind of slaps you in the arm and says, "Good, you'll be fine then." Yeah, cool. Seems pretty straightforward. I'm always tempted when an insight check goes like really, really wrong on someone who's actually being straightforward to be like,
He's
yeah,
lying.
exactly, yeah.
Or tell them
do
the
it.
truth, like the full truth, but because it's such a low insight roll, they think it's false.
Yeah. But no, it's I mean, it's not like there's an obvious threatening way you could take this or something. Yeah, it seems
It'll
like
be
he's
fun.
It doesn't help that he pops out a switchblade when he says fun. It'll be fun.
Yeah, I will say, Cole, it does sound a little suspicious to you. Like, this seems really weird. Like, what, maybe you flash back to the note that lured you into an alley, and you're like, maybe this is another trick. But you don't know what it could possibly be.
Huh. So we still know nothing about what this actually is.
And I have no spells.
But it seems like it's gonna be fine.
Um,
Uh,
yeah, so he says he's got like a parchment in front of him, and he says, "What name should I put down for you?"
We
Iron
should
Eye.
have stopped and discussed this.
Just put it under Iron Eye.
Iron Eye, gotcha.
Sure.
What was that, Savan?
I said sure.
Okay. Very good, very good. He kind of moves on. It's a pretty busy place. There are a number of people around, so he's just kind of moves on. Group.
Yeah, so after talking to you, Savan, maybe I shouldn't be giving out my name too much. I hadn't really thought of it.
So instead, you give out your surname. Good idea.
I'm not lying. It's less suspicious, I guess.
Why
Sure.
are you all trying to avoid raising suspicion?
there's a
City,
lot of
there's
weird stuff that goes on in the city here.
criminal elements. There's a lot of people with vendettas against me specifically. I locked up a lot of people, so gotta be careful sometimes.
I have heard
I
that only
believe
the
you?
deceitful expect deceit, or those who know better.
Do I believe you when you say that, Sophocles?
Do you?
Make an insight check,
Okay.
because those have been going so well tonight.
Yeah. Hey, not. Oh.
Holy cow!
My
Yeah,
character sheet
yeah.
was blocking the 2 that I rolled, so I saw the 13 and I was like, oh, that's not bad. No.
You know that he spent time as a bounty hunter, so
Oh,
it
right.
would make
I
sense
forgot about
that he had locked people up, and that some of those people might have vendettas against him.
that. Okay. Gonna write that in my notes because I somehow didn't have that. Oh no, I did. It's just
Lost.
I
in
take
the-
too
in
many
the-
notes.
Yeah.
It's Darillium memory versus Savan memory.
Yep.
All right. So. All right. So you, I think a few minutes go by, and one second. Ah, perfect.
That's
Well, I'm gonna run away, guys. See you later.
encouraging.
Should we walk into fungus again?
Yeah, roll a d10.
I think I missed something.
No.
No, he's
He started
Yeah.
laughing.
being a supervillain again.
It's the second
Again,
most
I don't know
dangerous
what you're
thing
talking-
right after saying, "Oh, that's interesting."
Just laughter.
No, it's another. I generated a list of names on
Oh.
fantasynamegenerators.com, and these are awesome.
Well, now you have to share.
I'm sure he will.
I will in a little while. So,
Okay.
so yeah, he says. A few minutes go by, and you see the gentleman here, name he says Iron Eye and and Iron Eye and the Pygmies.
And
write
the
this.
pygmies?
Yeah. So I was generating a list of group names, and
Is there just a random generator for group names?
yes, I'm telling you, there's
Oh, I've used
anything
it.
you could possibly want on fantasy name generators.
Is that
Check out
something
this.
Critical Role made up? Is that you have to have a group name?
No, it's just, I mean, people have to know how to refer to you. Like,
Just a wandering group of the Wolverine gang's pretty good.
yeah. So he's referring to you as Iron Eye, and then he also calls some other group, apparently called the Pig.
Oh,
Pygmies.
I thought it was like a
Yeah.
Josie and the Pussycats, Iron Eye and the Pygmies.
I threw in
Roll a
chat
performance
Iron Eye.
check.
I threw in the chat. I said Iron Eye and the Godric Lex experience.
No, so he kind of motions and walks over to a door over here, and as you guys head that way, you also see 4 other individuals move in that direction. You see a tall human blonde man with a big grin on his face, and next to him you see
It's because they're so small, so you can't see them. I'm not going to give in to peer pressure.
Good for you.
um
We're all having fun.
Am I not allowed to have fun? Or just
Not without peer pressure.
sorry, I'm trying
I want
to
to show all my face flaws.
here.
Ah, please, we all are. Like, I can't get the swoop to stay up on my hair. It's very annoying to me.
Oh, there
Oh,
you go.
it's very artfully, you know.
Very careful swoop.
Oh, yeah.
And falls right to there.
Okay, yeah. So the second person you see is a shorter human man, completely bald, wearing like kind of practical sort of robes. And then next to him, you see another human man in chainmail armor, wearing a shield, and then you see an elven man, also in chainmail. It's like a pretty heavily armed group, but you all you all kind of make your way towards the door there.
Can we figure out why they're called the Pygmies? They're not small.
I'll
One of
approach
them
them
is.
and offer a round of handshakes. Just yeah, it's a pleasure to be competing against you. I hope we have a good match out there. Do you know exactly what's going on in this place?
Roll a charisma check.
Just draw a charisma.
Yeah.
Hey!
They
You've
love
broken
me.
the streak of terrible rolls.
Yeah, so the blonde guy takes your hand and he says, well, we're pretty new here, but seems to be some kind of an obstacle course competition. We don't know a whole lot. We've never done this before, but we heard that it's fun. thought we'd give it a try.
Nah, we haven't done it either. Must be putting the new guys up against each other. Best of luck to y'all.
And to you. To you
So-
as well.
So we're on American Ninja Warrior,
Yes.
Something.
right?
So you all
I'll head back over to our group and be like, nice guys. Like, they're really cool.
You seem to be a lot more armored than we are.
that is true. None of you have a lot of armor on.
I've got chainmail.
I have a shield.
I might still have mage armor up.
Uh,
I don't know. Would the trip back have taken more than 8 hours?
no, it wouldn't have taken that long. No, it would still be up.
Okay, cool.
So yeah, the gentleman who you've been talking to moves into this small room. You all see the map.
No.
No. We are
Oh,
looking at
okay.
the map of the city still.
Oh. Yes. Let me take you to the gauntlet. And
Sparkle, what are you doing?
Nothing.
yeah. Okay. So yeah, the gentleman says so the rules here are pretty simple. He says he motions to the four of you and he says you will be the blue team. He motions to the other group. The lot of you will be the green team. And I need to get a token. I'm just gonna get
Whoa. Are they related?
Wait, the screen's all black to me.
Scroll down.
oh, you know what? You probably don't have vision to meet. Yeah. No.
Or zoom out?
Yeah, no, I'm zoomed out. I don't see anything still.
It should have just fixed for you.
Let me refresh.
Oh no, wait, no, it didn't. Hang on. Why is it not working?
Oh, wait. Oh, I got something now. Yeah.
Now you got it. Okay, so top guy is going to be the blonde. This is going to be. Oops. This is going to be old guy. Cleric and okay. So yeah, the guy says, yeah, the rules are simple. You get to the end of the obstacle course. There are two buttons on each. There's a blue and a green button on each of. Sorry, there's two sets of two buttons. A blue and a green on the left and a blue and a green on the right. You have to get to the end, and both of you press your team color's button at the same time, and it will light up here, and it kind of points at the wall above Cole's head, and he says, and it will light up there, and whoever accomplishes that first wins a prize. There's an entry fee of 25 gold, and then we take bets from the crowd, and based on that, we there's a prize of 150 gold at the end to the team that wins. He says combat is allowed. There is an enchantment in these rooms that if someone is knocked unconscious, that they're not in danger of dying. But combat is permitted. But you have to weigh the risk of doing that versus dashing for the finish.
Okay, and just a kind of out of character clarification, because wording, do we have to put the button at the same time as the other team? Or that whole at the same time confused me?
Yeah, two of you have to each push a button on opposite sides of the room. Basically, two of you have to get to the finish line.
Okay.
But only two of us?
Right.
Okay.
I mean, the first team to get two people to the end wins.
Okay.
Let's do this.
All right.
Go
ahead.
Hold on. Before we do, I am going to cast guidance on myself.
Okay. Right, and so that lasts for a minute, right?
Yeah, and I'll just re-up it if it runs out.
Well, it takes an action.
Sure it does. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'll do it right before we start then.
Okay. All right. So, you do see at the far end of this room, there's a set of double doors. Right here. All right. So let's go ahead and roll some initiative. I hope this doesn't turn out to suck.
Not great.
Oh dear.
Nope,
I
not
didn't
that
click my
bad.
token either. I always forget to do that.
Oh,
Sorry,
I also
I can-
didn't click my token.
Ah, you guys.
I
I'm
can
going to
re-roll
take a
if
few
you'd
steps
like.
forward.
Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
absolutely-
let's just all roll it again. It's fine.
Let's not.
I tried.
Yeah, you failed your persuasion roll. So Sivan, you got a 6, and Spaklu, you got a.
I'll cover the rear, guys.
All right. So Cole, you are up first.
Oh dear.
You got the top of the order last time too, didn't you?
I think I've gotten top of the order every combat.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah,
very
except-
Except for that one where we walked off a cliff.
You were
Lots of charisma, low dex.
Okay.
Mm-mm. All right, so you are up first. Yeah, so you just gonna fling open the door?
Oh, is it this one in front of us?
Yeah, there's a door. Yep, it's a set of double doors right there, currently closed.
I will open the door.
All right. Can get un momento, por favor.
Okay.
Okay, so you fling open the door, and what you see in front of you. Go ahead and move to the door. Yeah. What you see in front of you is there's there's like a 5-foot ledge, and then there's a pit going down about 20 feet. This whole thing, by the way, is there are sconces along the walls. It's decent lighting. You all don't need to worry about lighting this. So yeah, there's a 5-foot ledge in the room, and then immediately a 20-foot drop. And then you can see, the drop extends for 10 feet, and then on the other side comes up again 20 feet to another 5-foot ledge at the other end. Going across the middle, coming up from the middle of the pit, you see a small stone pillar, and balanced on this pillar is it's essentially a seesaw. So right now the seesaw is just level with the ground. It's up in the air. You would have to pull it down to get if you wanted to get on it, you'd have to pull it down, and then you figure it would probably be up about 10 feet. The other end would go up to about 10 feet off the ground. Yeah.
Okay. And did you say the other side was about even with this side, or was it higher?
It's about even.
Trying to decide if Cole thinks that he could clear it, and looking at the rules for jumping again. It's a theme for this episode. Okay, so yeah, I could only jump 2 feet, apparently. 12 feet. 15
it's
feet.
Yeah, it's your strength score, not your modifier.
Gotcha. I would take a step back, and I am going to go for it. Just see if I can jump.
Okay. I'd say go ahead and make an athletics check. Yeah, no problem. You vault across the and you get to the other side.
And can I grab this side of the seesaw?
Yeah.
Oh.
And what do you want to
I'll
do
just
with it?
pull it down.
Okay, so so you're pulling it down on your side. So the side closest to them is up now 10 feet off the ground.
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice.
And there's another. I would say there's another set of doors on the other side. If you wanted, I'd let you open that as well.
Okay, then I'll do that.
Okay. Okay. So looking into the next room, let me just check. Huh?
How many manticores are in here?
It's only sixth grade.
Oh, manageable.
Only 20 harpies.
We've done that before.
I heard about it.
Yeah, so coming into this room, go ahead and make a perception check. Wow, dude, killing it. You see what looks to be a fairly nondescript room. You see to the left, right about here, there's looks like basically a horizontal hole in the wall. Like you'd have to something like an area that you could reach into, and then the door is over here, but it's about 10 feet off the floor.
So I'm only seeing like a little sliver of things. Am I meant to be seeing more?
I think that's just your line of sight.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, so when you move, you'll see
So
more.
if I just to
Gosh.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Oh, cool.
That's pretty
Okay,
nifty.
so I think that about ends your turn, Cole.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, this guy is going to charge over. Assume he's got a good strength score. Yeah. So he's going to also let me see if I remember. What? Yeah, he's going to come charging over and yeah, let's roll a perception check with him. He comes in the room. That is 1. Yeah, he kind of charges into the room and looks around, and he's going to go over to here and kind of check this out. The bald-looking dude is going to check his strength score. Yep, so he's good. He made that. Yeah, jumping rules.
They're big on this game.
First time I've ever used them in like a year or more. 2 years.
Are they better in Pathfinder, Max?
They make more sense maybe, but this is better for the character. They're more forgiving in 5e.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So this guy comes charging into the room and yells to the first guy, "What's down there?" And the fighter yells, "Looks like a button to press." And that's about all they can do on their turn. So blonde guy. Wow, you guys really rolled bad on your initiatives.
Yeah, we
Yep.
did.
Yep.
Blonde guy.
Oops. Ignore that.
The feeling that was
That's how
coming.
we win.
Until we find out
Um,
these guys all have 30 HP.
So okay, so this guy looks at the pit, and then he's going to jump up and grab the let's see, it's 10 feet in the air. Yeah, he can jump up and grab the end, pull it down. But we'll say it takes an action to do that. So he can only get to here on the other side. Okay, and Sylvan, you're up.
Now that it is down. Well, is it down? Because
It
I guess
is.
he went to...
Wait. No, he went to the other side, so now it would be up.
Yeah. How far across is this?
10 feet.
Wait, I thought Cole was holding it down on his side, so it's up on the air on our side.
He pulled it down. I didn't think you were trying to hold it, were you?
I was thinking of holding it, yeah.
Oh.
To try to prevent
Okay.
them from getting across via the
Mm.
seesaw.
Okay, so let me back him up a little bit. We'll make opposed strength checks.
Strength or athletics?
I think this is more raw strength.
Okay.
I call.
14. Yeah, he jumps up and yanks on it, and it comes out of your hand. And
Okay.
he manages to pull across. And so, yeah, but yeah, when he crosses it, it goes back up in the air. So right now, Savon, it's 10 feet off the ground.
Okay.
But it doesn't look like anybody's. It doesn't look like anybody's holding it on the other side now.
Right. No, I'm going to try and jump. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. What's your strength score?
11.
Yeah, you can. Oh, you know what? I didn't have those guys make athletics jump over, did I? I meant to. I'll give you the same treatment I gave them. So you can just jump across.
Great.
Now, where do you want to land? Yeah. Okay.
I guess there.
All right. So yeah, you cross there. Okay.
And the door is open.
It is. Yep.
Can I look inside and see what I see?
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay. Oh, that's not a bad idea. What do I see?
Yeah. So, oh yeah, make a perception check.
Is the perception check my action?
No.
Okay. Oh, finally! 18.
Yeah, so you see the fighter over kind of looking into this hole in the wall over here. You with that perception check, you also would have heard the conversation that they had as well.
Which was that there is a button to press
Right.
by the wall, or by the hole in the wall.
In the hole.
In the hole. Okay. And is this just ground here?
Yep, the floor this floor seems completely nondescript. This door is about 10 feet off the ground.
Okay, so where's the hole is here, and the
The
door
hole-
is here.
The hole is right here in this wall.
Okay. Well, I would like to go to the hole if I can and press a button.
Well, the fighter is like standing right in front of it. Like there's only, and you can't reach into the hole from the next square.
Okay. Then I will. Sorry, 1 second. I'm trying to look at something. I will shove him out of the way.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
This is probably a terrible idea, but I'm doing it anyway. Athletics. And I get to add a d4. So
You do.
15
Not bad.
plus
Not bad.
plus 3. So 18.
And he is proficient in athletics.
Damn it.
But it doesn't help.
Yay!
You rush up, and he was just expecting you to come up and inspect it, but you just completely shoulder check him, and he just
No.
goes stumbling over to here.
Can I press the button?
Yeah. So you reach in.
I will press the blue button. Or the blue. Yes, we are.
Are you pressing and holding it, or just pressing it and letting go? Or do you want to see what happens when you press it first?
I want to see what happens when I press it.
All right, you press the button, and this door swings open.
Okay, and when I let go, what happens?
When you let go, it swings back closed.
Okay. Well. Okay. Well, I can't press it again, I'm assuming.
I mean, I'll say you can decide whether you want to end your turn with it pressed or unpressed. You're kind of fiddling with it to figure out what it does, and then.
Is there a way I could, like, press it as a reaction if one of my teammates gets to the door?
Mm-mm.
Did you
They keep it-
respond?
Sorry, I kind of mumbled. No, I don't think there's really do that.
Yeah, okay, I figured. I guess I'll leave it open.
Okay. Right. Okay. So Godric, you're up.
All right, so let's go ahead and long jump this chasm.
Okay.
Oh.
Where are you landing?
There.
Okay. Yep. All right.
And then what? I want to use my dash action. I'm not sure if I use my whole 30 feet of movement to do that.
Where you started below Spaklu?
Yeah.
Uh,
But I jumped at 20 feet, but I landed 35.
yeah, we'll say that uses your regular movement.
Okay. That'd be 5, 20. And I should have 10 feet. I want to run through the door.
Okay. Yeah, you move into the next room, and you see there are 2 doors at the other end of this room. And also these small circles here. Each of these small circles has it looks like there's a 10-foot 20-foot tall flagpole, basically, and it looks like there's a button at the top of the flagpole to press.
It still won't let me move into the room.
Oh, sorry. Let me
Okay. Cool. So you said it's a 10-foot flagpole with a button at the top to press?
Yeah, there's 2 of the flagpoles, one here and one here.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay.
Yep.
Claire, eh? Going to check her strength score. 15. Oh. These 2. Oh, so many tabs open. All right.
That's it for me.
Okay. So yeah, I think the cleric is going to also dash. Let's keep doing that. Bad. Okay. All right, Supaklu, you finally get to go.
Yay. So we do diagonals just 5 feet. Is that right?
The first one is 5 feet. The second one is 10 feet. The third one is 5 feet.
5, 10, 15,
You can also measure it.
20. Okay. And then I'll just jump over, right?
Yep, that's fine.
And that's my full 30.
Yep.
And then can I go past Cole here?
Yeah, you can get.
Can't really see anything, so I'll just do 10. Wait, how do you measure?
You click if you click the circle in the toolbar with like a comb in it, or a ruler, I guess it is.
Yep.
Then you can click and drag to measure.
Okay, so I did. Okay. Go there. Wait, oh, I have to actually click. Boop, 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 boop. Ta-da! I am there.
Okay. All right, cool. Up.
Okay. Move up there and step in the room.
Mm-hmm.
Did you say these
Yeah, these circles are 20-foot tall flagpoles. And then there's a door here and a door here.
Can I see anything at the top there?
Yeah, you see the button. One button.
I will see if I can climb one of them. This one on the left.
Athletics check. Ooh. You apparently excelled in your town's greased flagpole competition. You just scamper up to the top there, and same deal. As you press the button, door swings open, and you have to decide if you want to hold it or release it.
And if I release it, the door closes.
Yeah.
I will release it.
And so, just to clarify something from earlier, I would say if you don't take the action to experiment with it and press it the one time, you can hold your action to press or release it. But once you've done that, that investigation takes your action.
Gotcha.
So, I didn't make it clear. Okay, so the fighter is going to going to come over here and I think try to shove Sipaklu out of the way.
How rude.
So go ahead and make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Sure. Okay, cool.
Athletics.
I
Ooh,
mean, maybe
ouch.
he'll roll a 3.
Maybe.
Well, he has a +4 on his roll, so
Maybe
Be
he'll
pretty
roll
hard to do.
roll a -1.
jeez. Yeah, so he just kind of grabs you and flings you over here and then moves into the room. Sorry. Let's see. So that takes his action. I think he's going to yeah, he's gonna go over here and wait by. That's okay. So bald guy is going to come in and actually technically Godric, right? Yeah. You would get an attack of opportunity on that guy that ran by you if you want to do it.
We haven't been hostile towards each other yet, though. Like, I'm not gonna swing at him.
Okay. Just thought I'd throw that out there.
Could I try to like tackle him back out through the door?
Well, no, you don't. You don't get the attack of opportunity until he's leaving this square. So,
Yeah, fair enough. All right, yeah.
I'd say you can grapple. I think you can grapple as
It's an
as a
attack
reaction.
action, yeah.
Yeah. You can do that if you want.
Yeah, I'll grapple him.
Okay.
I'll try.
Oh,
Not bad.
Yeah. So he goes to run by, and you kind of grab him, kind of horse collar style, and he just kind of and jerks back, and you have him grappled.
Awesome.
All right, blonde guy. Yeah, he's going to. Wait a second. Sylvan, you're holding the door open, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. For a minute there, I thought I was doing it wrong. Okay. So this guy's going to run into the room. Right. And I think he's going to try to. I think he's going to try to climb his flagpole. He has an action left. Let's see. Yeah, he struggles, but he manages to get to the top, but not in time to be able to push the button. So we'll say he's at the top of this, but he hasn't pushed the button yet. Yeah. So Sivan, you are up.
I am going to I am going to take a block of incense out of my bag and put it on the button to hold it down while I run through the door. Can I do that?
Well, I don't think the block of incense is going to be heavy enough.
How about a crowbar?
Yeah, you could jam a crowbar in there. Don't know what
Just
how
to hold
well
it down. Or
Yeah, okay.
do I have anything
If
else that would?
If the height's right, you could just use it to jam against the top of the hole, and then it would push it down on the bottom of the hole if it's long enough.
Right.
Well, it's the button is kind of like vertical. It's on the wall and in the back of his
Oh, I thought it's on the bottom. All right, but so she
I'll
could
lean
jam
the crowbar.
the curved part could be pushing the button, the bottom half you could dig into the bottom of the hole.
Yeah, I think it's fine. Yeah, you can leave the crowbar there. That's fine.
Sure. So then I'll do that, and then I will go here. And let me see. That was 10 feet. And then can I get to the door? 20 feet. So 30 feet of movement.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, the door's over there. Okay.
There's one door here and one door here.
Okay.
Neither of them are open at the moment.
Right, but I'm hoping that my good friend on top of the flagpole will open it for me as I get close.
Okay. Okay. Godric.
So I believe if I'm maintaining a grapple, I can hold them like half I can only do half movement though if I
Correct.
move while holding
Yep.
them. All right.
Yep.
So can I use that to kind of keep them where they are, but rotate around to block this door?
Sure.
All right. That's it for me then.
Okay. All right. So. All right.
Wait, sorry, wasn't Cole holding his action?
No, I couldn't because I tested the
Oh,
button.
okay, gotcha.
The cleric. I don't remember what she was doing.
Wow.
Just sitting there, taking a break, short rest.
God, this isn't so peaceful in this arena obstacle course thingy.
I think she's going to run up here and try to grapple Savannah.
Good.
Sorry, he. I don't know why I keep.
Mm.
Cleric. Interesting.
Can I do an acrobatics?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. That's what I thought. Plus a D4.
No, you would have to recast that to be able to do that.
Has it been a minute?
But you only get to do it once.
Oh.
It says on the
Believe it's
next
how that
check.
Yeah. The next check within a minute.
Oh. Yeah, okay. So 10.
Okay. Yeah. So she grabs onto you, and the two of you are kind of wrestling by the door. All right. So, Sipaklu, you're up.
So there's still someone in the other room? Yes, right there, right? I just moved.
The room behind you, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, question. Could I shoot the crowbar in the hole with a good enough roll to then uncrowbar the hole and hopefully close the door? But then would she just be able to jam the crowbar back in there, and then that would defeat the whole purpose?
It would take I'd say it would take an action for her to fix it. It's gonna be a difficult roll, but you can certainly try.
Okay, no, I'm gonna move. So if I move here, these two guys will both be within a 10-foot cube of me, right? And the one on the pole will not, I imagine. Because they're 10 foot up. So 10-foot cube is like 5 foot on either side of me.
You're talking about sleep?
No, I can't cast sleep because it would put everyone in the room to sleep. Probably
Right.
starting with Savan because
I'm at 6 hit points.
Yeah, so that's probably not a great idea. But I do have my Fey presence, which theoretically I will click here and it'll pop up. I don't think that's the full wording of the spell or of the thing, but
Within a 10-foot cube.
So
look at the actual wording of it.
According to magic rules, the way cubes work you are centered on one face of the cube, so it projects in front of you.
but in this case, it specifically says that the cube is centered on me.
Oh, okay, I'm wrong then.
Yeah, it's just I didn't write the full description. I guess I could have just copy pasted, but
honestly, that does make more sense for Fey aspect.
Yeah. It's an action.
Okay.
Each creature originating from you to make a wisdom saving throw.
No, so that I think Max's description is right then. This is the way that Thunderwave works too.
Oh, okay.
You're on one of the faces of the cube.
Okay. So then I couldn't necessarily get
I would say.
Hold on though. If you're 6 feet tall or whatever, 5 feet higher would be the top of the 10-foot pole. So I think it would hit that guy still.
so I could hit the two guys on the right here, but
Yes,
probably
I was-
not all three of them.
You can hit these two,
Right.
but not this guy. If that's what you're asking.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. You can do that.
Okay. So then I'm going to okay, so if I do this, they're charmed by me, which just means I get advantage on like my charisma stuff against them.
Charmed or frightened.
Or frightened, right.
Up
And
to
they
you.
have to use their movement to get as far away from you as possible.
If they're frightened.
Right.
Right. In the case of charm though, would I be able to do an actual charm check, or because I moved and this would be my action, so would I really not be able to do anything with it? Like getting advantage.
I would say
Advantage on ability check to interact socially with a creature.
speaking to them is a free action. So I would say you could it doesn't take an action to try to persuade them or whatever. So yeah, you could if they fail, you could try to convince them of.
Okay. So let's try to use my Fey presence.
All right.
So it's against a DC of 13.
All right.
And it's against those two guys on the right there.
The blonde. Nails it. And
Which one is he?
that is that's this guy here.
Okay, the one on the pole.
Yes.
Okay.
And then the no, wait, the pole is 20 feet.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, you can't. I'm sorry, you can't get him with that.
Okay, then I'll just try to shoot the crowbar out.
Okay, all right. Yeah, make an attack roll. This is a tough shot.
That's fine. That's why they call me Iron Eye. Boom. Perfect.
Great. I mean, you hit it, but it just kind of clinks off.
You just dent my crowbar.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So we are at the bottom of the initiative order, and we're at 10 o'clock. Do we want to try to push through this and finish it? It's probably going to take a little while yet, because you can see it's a lot of checks to resolve, a lot of little fiddly things.
I have to get up for work in 7 hours, so I should probably go to sleep.
Okay.
That's fair.
All right. So we will pick up in the middle of this crazy obstacle course next week.
The
All
following.
right.
Nice.
Just one more thing before I forget. Are these poles actually greased, or are they just
No.
normal poles?
No, they're just
Dang it. Because if they were greased, I was real tempted to shoot a firebolt at the other guy's pole.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I think the DC climb would have been much higher if they were.
If it was greased, yeah.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
There's a
Who's
kid.
this?
Oh. Wow, with the lighting, that looked super creepy. It just looked like this shadow forming into it.
It is a shadow
Some-
for me.
An
Some
adorable
evil
shadow.
creature. Yes, it is adorable.
That's Rory. She is 9 years old.
Oh wow.
Aw.
We adopted her from the shelter when she was like 6, 5, I think. She's really annoying.
Oh,
She's been good though. She's been sitting like I specifically put a chair next to me. She's been sleeping in that because if I don't put that there, she wants to sit on my lap.
of course.
Yeah.
You say that like it's a bad thing.
Well, she wants to sit on my lap, but she also wants to be on the desk. So it'd be like the same thing that Andrew's cat was doing.
Yeah.
My sister has chihuahuas, and the one of them, Zia, is only like 3 pounds. And so I have played before with just Zia just sitting on my desk in front of me.
Oh, that's great.
Jadzia? Is that what you said?
Zia?
Jaz. Oh, Zia.
Zia,
you said-
no. Oh, I wish. No, Zia.
All right,
She's so little, she doesn't even like block my monitor.
Aw.
Yeah,
Okay.
she's a little rat.
I'm gonna go to bed.
All right.
All right.
Right.
Good
Well,
night.
Thank you. And we'll be back in 2 weeks.
Dose.
All
Yeah,
right. Sounds
so I'll
good.
play with you guys. Thanks for inviting me to this campaign. I liked it.
Yeah, thanks for joining
Glad
us.
to hear it.
Cool.
Alright.
All right.
All
Later.
right.
Talk to y'all later.
Bye.
Later.